Dude, what is with these keyboards? Okay, there you go. Benj, what's up, man? As you can see, the card is in. I got the right cable. What the hell's the old cable? Basically, I got a double PCIe power connector. I found one at the house. I had two of them, so brought one here, plugged it in, boom. Updated the drivers, and here we go. Let's try Silent Hill 2. Now, I had a 2060 in here, and 6 gigabyte. This is 11 gigabytes. But that card, Silent Hill, the minimum requirement was 8 gigabytes. Dude, it ran with the 6 gigabyte card. However, there was some stuttering and some frame drops. So let's check that out here. Let's see what's going on. This was connected to the 85 inch, so it's going to go back over there until the computer I'm streaming on now, until I replace that one. Yeah, and you could dual SLI them. The only thing is, a lot of games don't support dual SLI anymore. I got another one sealed in the closet, and I have another 2 coming. My buddy got 16 of them, so as many as I need, he'll give them to me. He got them for free, so he's not going to charge me anything. All right, continue. Let's see how it runs. This card is kind of crooked because the power supply, there's wires in between here, and it's like pushing the card like this way. So it's like the card is like veering off this way at the end. But again, everything's fine. Oh, this is a lot better. Look at this. No stuttering. That's all gone. No slowdown, no frame drops, none of that. I just can't see anything. L for flashlight? What the hell's a flashlight key? I don't know how to use a keyboard with these games. Eli, what's up? Oops. I don't know how to do anything. What do I hit? Okay. It was E, I think. This is beautiful. Runs perfect. Again, the 2060, that was chugging along, man. Shout out to EVGA with that one. I traded that card in for 85 bucks, or I'm sorry, $84. I only traded it knowing I was getting this card, so. Shout out to my buddy for grabbing these cards before they were trashed. Of course, it's in a section where it's dark. You guys can't really see anything. Well, that's good. It's really cool. I don't have a controller anymore, do I? I have them somewhere. I don't have them here. Milkman, what's up? Happy Mother's Day to all your mothers, your wives, whoever, your girlfriends. Well, if your girlfriends have kids. And if your wives have kids. You know what I mean. So this is a Core i7 7700K with the 2080 Ti. So, I mean, hey, it's working great. You're welcome. I found more ammo. Bro, what's the button for a flashlight? I don't know. Well, this card works great. The install went good. I wish I could have done that in one shot in the video last night, but I didn't realize I needed a dual power cable for this. I got it. Everything's in. It's beautiful. This, I put 2 fans up here. This case is like an ice cube. Like, it's awesome. I really don't have any high-powered games installed on it. Let's do Halo Infinite. And yes, I bought it on Steam. Oh, there's an update for it. Jeez, forget about it. But check out Halo Infinite. Pop the panel back on, and I'll get this hooked back up to the 85-inch. I love this case. It's a Leon Lee Dan case. They make this in black and silver. Micro Center had both of them, and they were open box, so I grabbed the silver one. It was like a year ago. Less than a year ago. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys on a secret. I'm going to build a computer. I got the motherboard from eBay, okay? It's sealed. And it was like $70 cheaper. So we're doing the computer thing one more time. And I think it's going to be successful. If not, fuck me. I don't know. But for all you guys in the chat right now, give it that hint one last time. I'm going to try it. And that'll be probably next week, whenever the board comes in the mail. And no, it's not AMD. it's Halo. They got people in here.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I agree, Venge. Well, this is loading shaders, I guess. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that statement. I'm gonna try one more time, buddy. By the way, we're gonna be doing Anthony's build a week from today, so next Sunday. So once we get that straightened out, that'll be that.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you. You too.
Yeah, so that'll be that. Next Sunday will be Anthony's build. Yeah, so next Sunday will be Anthony's build a week from today. We'll be live on his channel doing that. He's got the 14900K. He's got everything going. We're gonna set all that shit up. And then I'm gonna build another computer. I don't know, whenever the motherboard comes in the mail. Apparently his place ships fast, so the day the motherboard comes, I'll probably go down to Micro Center, or I think for the RAM, I'm gonna order that off Amazon because Micro Center keeps selling me this fucking AMD RAM, and it's annoying. So I think I'm gonna go get the RAM from Amazon or Best Buy. And I might as well I could probably just get the rest of the stuff at Best Buy. But I want to get the chip at Micro Center because I know they get like brand new batches. If I order the chip off Amazon, which I could do, there's a chance they could send me like an older version of the chip or an open chip or a used chip, even though it's supposed to be brand new. Dude, that was a 9950X 3D. No, you know what it was, man? It was the motherboard. A lot of those B60 motherboards, they give you that DRAM issue. That usually means the board is faulty. Um, Here's the thing. That was just so much money to spend. And I come home and I can't even, the computer doesn't even work. $2,100 bucks. If I buy this chip, it's going to cost me probably about $1,000 or less. I paid double for AMD and the fucking thing didn't even work. What happened? I thought AMD was cheaper. Anyway, I'm going to wait for the board to come. Then I'm going to go get the parts. But the RAM I'll probably order anyway. I just have to make sure the RAM is compatible with my board. What?
No, I was just gonna say, hey, milkman.
Now they want to play different games, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, it's 4. Are they playing?
They're not playing now, I don't think.
I'm just gonna play Velocro.
Alright. Let me see if these guys are playing. No, we did not. I mean, look, we're usually not open on Mother's Day. I just opened because it was nice out. And I wanted to do this, so. Usually I just stay home and relax. Which is probably what I should have done, but. Oh well. Yeah. That's okay. Get me out of here. Let's do custom game. That map sucks. This game ran good on the 2060, so See how it runs on here. I mean, this game doesn't take much to run it. I mean, which is good. There you go. So I had the code for Doom that I got when I bought that graphics card, but I can't activate it because I wasn't signed into my account with the card installed. So I'm gonna use Anthony's card to log into my Nvidia account and then redeem the code. So I get Doom for free if I don't buy the other card anyway, but I think I'll buy the card, but I won't open it until I know the computer turns on. Because I'm not gonna start opening parts and shit when, you know, if this thing is not gonna work. 'Cause it's embarrassing to go down there with open parts all the time. You know what I mean? That's why if I can help it, I don't want to open anything. Because you know you're wasting it when you do that, kind of. I mean, the store makes money still, but it's just not a good look. I mean, this one's fine. No problems. Stevie Mac, what's up, man? Stevie, listen to me. You gotta get back on Twitter. You gotta ignore everybody and you just gotta do your own thing, because I was gonna send you something the other day and it was funny and I noticed your Twitter's gone. So you gotta get back on there, brother. Forget about these crazy people on there. Folks, Xbox is doing, folks. Yeah, Sabu passed away. That sucks, man. ECW. That sucks, man. That's you know, I mean, this is the end of an era. I mean, you're starting to lose guys that we grew up with, like New Jack, Sabu. You know, these guys, we grew up watching them in ECW. They were extreme. Those were the two guys, man. Yeah, Sabu passed away this morning. Now that you got a good look at the card, I think it's time to put the cover back on. Yeah, he wrestled his last match, which is funny because I was like, that's not his last match. No, it was his last match, all right. He probably knew he was sick. If he was sick, I don't know. We'll find out one way or another, right? Where the hell's the panel for this? How can I pop the panel back on when I can't find it? Kyron, what's up, man? And yes, Kyron, everything fits in this case. Shout out to all your mothers and your wives and girlfriends who have kids. And your wives have kids. Shout out to all the moms, I'll just say that. Literally, the guy wrestled at 60 years old. Yeah, well. Hard to believe he's gone, man. It was like yesterday. Him and Rob Van Dam were doing the ECW reboot. They put the Sheik in the Hall of Fame. Remember that? Well, I guess Sabu's going to go in the Hall of Fame this year. Or this coming 2026. It's kind of fucked up, man. That's the 20th anniversary of ECW. Actually, this year's the 20th anniversary because the One Night Stand was June of 05. 06 was the reboot. Yeah, he's got to go in next year. It only makes sense. They got to put ECW guys in next year. Yeah, he's a warrior, but he wasn't perfect. He was kind of fucked up as well, but it is what it is, man. We grew up watching the guy, and he's passed away, so that sucks. Shout out to Sabu. I got the panel. Say goodbye card. And yes, I'm leaving the plastic shipping material on here. Because who cares? Just clicks in. Then you screw it in, that's it. Ric Flair is still going? Yeah, no. Hang on a second. Okay, you want to take this? Alright, well, panel's back on. Alright, not bad. Pretty good job. Again, this case is ice cold. I got 2 fans blowing it up. A fan threw a bottle at Cena on SmackDown. I did not see that. I haven't watched. I didn't watch the pay-per-view because I already know. Why are you gonna watch it? You already know what's gonna happen. You know that Randy Orton's not gonna win. I haven't seen that. That's crazy. Although I saw a picture of Randy Orton and Cena, and it looks like John Cena shrunk. What the hell happened to him? He lost his height? The guy threw a bottle and he ducked it down. I gotta watch it. Alright, cool. What else do we have here? Nothing too graphically intensive here. Just Silent Hill 2, which ran great. Halo Infinite ran great. Where's my library? Oh, we could try her for a remake. We could definitely play this on here. Do it. What the hell is it? There it is. Yeah, it could have been a plant. I don't know. I gotta watch the footage. Hey, you never know. They're trying to get this guy over as a bad guy, which they're not doing a good job at. This guy is still saying the same shit. He's like, oh, but I'm just different now. It's like, are you really a heel? It's like the problem is, it's like he's in on the whole joke. You know what I mean? Like, the fans are in on it. The fans are still fucking cheering him coming out because he's a legend and he's retiring. They're also cheering him because they've always wanted him to turn heel. So it's like this whole thing like didn't even fucking make sense. It didn't even work. I don't know, man. It just seems weird. Yeah, it was stale. Like, by the time he came back and explained what happened, it was stale. It was 2 weeks after he turned. 3 weeks. Yeah, it's still DuckTales. So I'll be back later. I'm not leaving now, but I'm going to be streaming one more time tonight. I'll be streaming Sega Saturn. It's the Sega Saturn's 30th anniversary. Sega Saturn launched 30 years ago today. So I will be playing that when I get home. I'll stream it for you guys. You should at some point. It's weird because Cena's still doing a baby. Yeah, exactly. I, dude, I don't know. I don't know. So he's gonna have to lose to somebody in December, or it's just the belt's gonna be vacated until WrestleMania. What if nobody can beat him? Mental 9R, what's up, man? We got the 2080 in here. Ti. Everything runs like a champ. We're gonna try Resident Evil 4 next. I'd say he will turn face again. What's the point? His last match is December in West Newbury. Not West Newbury. In Boston, Massachusetts. That's his last match. If you guys want to go, let's go. No, I'm kidding. He's probably going to go out of heel, but the thing is, will he be beaten or will he win? I could totally see him winning his last match and then, quote, retiring with the belt. And then they have to do the Royal Rumble to determine who's the number one contender. And then you'll have two brand new guys at WrestleMania fighting for a vacated title. I could see that. And then at the end of that match, John Cena comes back and goes, you got to fight me for the belt. You never know. Never know what they're going to do. Oh, yeah. They're going to charge out the ass for that match. Mental, I ordered a motherboard off eBay. Sealed. So, when this thing gets delivered, we're going to try one more time, buddy. So, listen. A week from today, on Anthony's channel, we're going to do Anthony's PC build. This guy's been waiting 12 years for a new computer. Well, now he's going to have it. He's got all the parts. He's going to bring everything here. And we're going to get it done. The board that I bought that had a bent pin in it, Mental. And I got that board for about $80 cheaper than what it was in the store. So, and it's brand new, never been used. And we're going to see if this thing works. And I'm going to get the RAM from Amazon because I didn't like the RAM that they were giving me at Micro Center. Well, this is going to be the very last time. And it's going to cost me a quarter of the price of the other one, so. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to not open the card. If I buy the graphics card again, I'm going to not open it until the fucking computer turns on. Then I'm going to install the graphics card. I'm trying not to open shit because if I have to return it, at least it'll be sealed. I don't have to worry about it. I mean, I have the 2080 Ti. I have a bunch of them. I have them sealed. You know, I have a 30... What's in this computer? A 3060? I could take my 3060 and put it in the new machine, but kind of defeats the purpose of a new machine, right? So, Mental, you know what's funny? When I bought that graphics card, it gave me Doom, the Dark Ages for free. So I went to redeem it. It's like, oh, your account hasn't logged in with the hardware. The 5070. So, I still have the code. But I remember I have Anthony coming. He's got a 5070. So I'm just going to log in on my account into Anthony's computer when I build it. And get my freaking Doom Dark Ages code. That's if I don't buy another 5070. Well, Cena said that he's going to work backstage for the company. So let's see what that's all about. Or if he's just lying. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to get the same cooler. I'm going to get the same power supply. Hopefully it won't smell like fish this time. The RAM I'm going to get... I got to see if the RAM is compatible. Instead of 6,000, I'm going to get 6,400 because that's on sale. If not, I'll go back to the 6,000. 32 gigabytes, and I think I'll be good. Oh, you did a preload? Alright, cool. Yeah, I was expecting that game to get cracked, but apparently it's got like some de novo bullshit, so... There you go, it's got de novo. Usually those games don't have de novo, but this one has de novo. I read the seats were on stage at WrestleMania and the entrance going between 22 and 50,000. That's ridiculous. Just see a fucking show, man. Just pay $10 and watch it on fucking Peacock. It's not even $10, right? It's $6. Can someone please tell me who the fuck are paying those prices? I don't know. I can't tell you because I don't know. Doom is Pro Enhanced with haptic feedback and 6-axis, which is available. You know, I do have that game pre-ordered at GameStop. And I have about $20 or $25 down on it. Because every time I did trade-ins to bump it up, you had to pre-order a game. And if you put more money down on a pre-order, that counted as a pre-order. So I could probably just pick that up on PlayStation. I want to play on PC, though, because I want to use cheats. Maybe I'll pick it up on PlayStation. I got to trade in... my buddy got that Series X and that Series S. He's like, oh, trade it in. Get the extra money. I was like, yeah, but it's still your money. Like, he still bought those machines, so. If it's $10 for the ad-free version, okay. But you still get ads on WrestleMania, so what's the point? This game is almost done. Yeah, let's see how this runs. So you can dual SLI the 2080 Ti, but there's a lot of games today that don't even support it, so there's no point. I could have just done that.
I don't know if she's gonna call back.
Oh,
She went inside a store and she lost service.
All right. Yeah, check out Mental's video. Mental got the PlayStation 5 Pro. And it was shocking what happened when he opened the box. So check it out. There it is. Oh, what's that? Xbox's next-gen console design roasted by fans. Oh, that's the Asus. Well, yeah, it looks like shit. I mean, Asus. You know, I saw Axel's, Good Morning Xbox this morning. And he's like, oh, this thing looks awesome. And I'm like, Asus sucks, man. And he calls it Asus. I don't know why, but it's Asus. It's like, bro, buy it. And then when it breaks, cry me a river. I warned you. They have like the worst reputation in like the PC industry. And by the way, the first Ally had a lot of freaking problems. The SD card melted and all that. Remember that? There's the link to Mental's video. So when you're done here, go check that out or open it now and keep it loaded up in a tab. Or bookmark it. And check it out after this. Let's try to get this guy up to like 200 views at least. Come on. Yeah, they've been around forever, buddy. Unfortunately. Lucius, what's up, man? We got it in. I'm going to try RE4 Remake now. What happened? This thing just blew up. They're on Battlefield right now. Finishing my ham dinner? What? He's eating dinner at 4 o'clock? Unreal Tournament at 6. My time. That gives us 3 hours in Battlefield. Oh, God. Ham is amazing. It is amazing. Alright, this thing is done downloading. Let's check it out. What the hell is it? Right here. You can also pay another $80 or $140 for an annual for what? For Peacock? Asus motherboards are terrible for reliability in my experience. They've all died prematurely. Yeah, and your Asus graphics cards melted, right? Your 4090s? That's what I'm saying, man. Like... you can buy a Lenovo Legion Go and just do that shit right now. Like, you can play all that stuff now. Like, there's no point of waiting. And by the way, the ROG Ally, that's going to be like $700. At least. Yes, for Peacock. Oh, I'm at this guy again. I thought I beat this. Oh, it's loading on my professional save, that's why. How the hell do I crouch? Can we just load like another save? I need a controller for this game. Does anybody know how to duck? Oh, there you go. I can't fucking see anything. Hey man, this game is running. Oh, there's Freddy. I can't play with a fucking mouse. I can't even do this. This is a Core i7 7700K with a 2080 Ti in it. It's running this game from 2023. I really need a controller. His video production is really good. My wife was saying that last night. $140.90 had a melted connector, but it turned out it was the cable mod 90-degree connector. That was the problem. Cable mod did a recall. Oh god. I still gotta play RE4. How have... Oh, I'm professional. Okay. You gonna get that? I think her headphones are in. Phone rang.
What?
The phone rang.
Oh. I'm listening to this thing. Was it Karen?
Yeah, my wife said the same thing last night, Mental. She said you got really good video production quality. So just keep it up, man. You'll get more subs soon. You should give away your Series X. Maybe you'll get people to sub. I'm doing a giveaway. I'm giving away the shitty Xbox. And the fanboys. Fuck you. The Xbox fanboys. It's time to wake the fuck up. Oh my god, that would be so funny if he said that. Oh my god. Since you're a pony, you could send the Series X to New York City. You know, Kruger, man, I have one, but it's going to cost you. That's the problem. I probably have to trade it in tomorrow or during the week. Get more money for it. I got two of them. I got a Series S and an X. My buddy got the Series X for 300 from a pawn shop, and he got the Series S I think for 120 or 150. And he's like, you could just take it to GameStop and trade it. And I was like, all right. At least Leon's got a flashlight. Hey, well, Mental, they released they re-released 2, 3, and 7 on PlayStation 5, so. But if you already have them, and I think it gives you the update for free anyway. But if you didn't buy them, they re-released 2, 3, and 7 on PS5. That's why I traded in my my PS4 version of those games, because I was like, I have them on PS5, so what the hell do I need a PS4 one? You got them all? Alright, good. I don't think they're pro enhanced, but they are enhanced for the new machines. Remake, RE4 Remake is pro enhanced, I know that. I think 8 is also pro enhanced. I don't remember. It's 4:30. I should probably just close early today. Nobody's coming in. Like, people came in, but they didn't buy nothing. I usually don't open on Mother's Day, but it's really nice out. So I was like, all right, let's just leave the door open. Eight is pro. Nice. Okay. I didn't even check that out, so I have to check that out. I beat that game like when it came out, but still. That's a cool case, man. It's just ice cold. I should hook up a controller to this thing. I'm gonna plug the antenna back in. This is the Leon Lee Dan case. It's a really cool case. Eight runs smoother than Mental. 8 runs smoother, Mental. You can have ray tracing and graphics mode on, still runs and perform nice. have this old Xbox. This is the official Xbox adapter for the Xbox One. You really don't need this anymore, but it was more reliable at one point than the Bluetooth for the controllers, because the controllers, they wouldn't sync back to the Bluetooth for like 2 years. They fixed that problem, but I would always have this on hand. We need the Pony Brothers to stream RE5 and 6 together. Yeah, Mental and Stevie Mac. They're the Pony Brothers, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. You guys were making fun of them in the chat or something. Hey, man, why not? That's how you network and you meet new people and you make friends and all this other stuff. The console war is over, baby. At least between Xbox and PlayStation. Hardware-wise, the console war is over. And that's okay for now. Well, we need a competitor, man. Somebody needs to get in there, because you don't want Sony and Nintendo running the show, because Nintendo's going to try to crush Sony any way they can. But in the meantime, there's got to be somebody in the middle. USB-C. I need a bunch of other cables, actually. You know what? I have the USB-C cable over here. I had a Nintendo branded one. Oh yeah, it's right here. This is the not Nintendo branded cable. what this will do. We're gonna fix this problem right now. There you go. I think you get some boost if you did some Let's Plays. Bro, this game isn't really supposed to run on this chip. You guys know that, right? What's the lowest recommended specs for this game? Captain Catch, he didn't pass away just now. He passed away about 5 hours ago. How you doing? Yeah, we know. It sucks. It's a big part of ECW gone, man. Sabu waited till I went live to pass away. He must have been sick, man. He must have known something was wrong because he did his last match 3 weeks ago. How would he know that was his last match, you know? That sucks. We'll find out from Van Dam. Wow. I'm a 7,700K. And this thing is still handling it. What about Silent Hill 2 Remake? Because I played that on here with no problem. Here, let's do sysinfo. Core i7 7700K, 4.20 gigahertz. $16 gigabytes of RAM is in here. DDR4. Damn, this game was handling all that stuff. Z170N, or ON. No, it was 0N. Z170N Wi-Fi. That's the motherboard. Oh, the minimum is okay. So we're right in the middle of that. Yeah. A little Sabu, huh? Here's that new Power Rangers game. Let's try Silent Hill 2 again. Now that I have a controller in my hand. This is the only way right now to play this game with this controller. Yeah, I saw that. It was staged. It was staged because I called him in the beginning. Remember he drove in with the car? And they said, "What's your name?" They had to call him into the building. Bro, if they didn't call anybody in the building, all the fans would be back there. You kidding me? Captain Cat, you gotta watch Mental's video on the PS5 Pro. My biggest issue would be scheduling. Mental, I would say whenever you have free time and you want to stream, 15 minutes before you go live, just put it out there. Just do it. This game runs like a champ. Oh yeah, no problem. Can't see nothing in these games. He told me to wake up. There you go. Come on, man. What are we doing here? I would highly suggest Monday. I'm sorry, not Monday. I would highly suggest that Tuesday you all watch Gaming After Dark live. We're going to be going live at 9 p.m. We're going to go live a half an hour earlier, 9 p.m. Eastern. We have a massive guest. I will let Noof, obviously it's his show, I'm going to let him announce that. He's probably going to announce it tonight or tomorrow. You don't want to miss that show. You want to be in the live chat. That's all I'm going to say. I can't see a damn thing. I thought this guy had a flashlight. There you go. There it is. The Pro is good as new from what I could see. Wonder if there was a return or whether they had a defect. I think somebody bought it and just had buyer's remorse because of the price. You see it a lot, man. At least over here. I don't know about over there, but the United States and Canada, people buy shit. You know, sometimes people just. This happens at Micro Center. You don't know how many times. I've been there, what, like 4 times in the last couple of weeks? I'm always seeing somebody return a 5080 Ti or a 5070 or a 5090. It's because they buy this shit and they review it and then they return it. Or they play like the one game they want to play and they return it. Micro Center had 3 Pros that were open box for like $629. One of them said it was missing the HDMI cable. Like, really? The HDMI cable is worth like $80? Or $70 or whatever? Like, oh, key. There you go. Could finally go outside. Now you guys can see what's up. Yeah, we have that stuff going on here. Wonder if Sony will raise the prices. No, they're going to raise the prices, sir. The question is when, though. I think it's any day now. I think they want a little bit of a leg up on Xbox, so they're going to leave the prices the way they are for at least a couple of weeks. But I'm assuming any day now, because that Astrobot bundle is selling. People are buying it. People are buying Pros like crazy. They know. They know they're going to make a shit ton of money just on Xbox's failure. Next gen, you're going to be paying $1,000 for these machines. Like, that's already a given. The next PlayStation is supposed to be in 2027. So, yeah, they are going to jack these prices up before then. But just start saving your money. You got 2 years. Everyone's got 2 years. Wesson, what's up? Yeah, we know. Sucks. Sabu was good. He's good back in the day in ECW. can't see shit in this game. It's already 5. We close in an hour. Might as well just close early. Right? There's nothing to do. There you go. It was a nice controller. You know, I will say, in Xbox's defense, I mean, this is the best controller, bar none, hands down. It might not be. This is a basic controller. This isn't, you know, there's no touch pads and shit on here. It just gets the job done. And it feels good in the hand. The DualSense 5, it's alright, but it's kind of weird. You know what I mean? It's a little bit heavy. The triggers are horrible on that fucking thing. I like this controller a lot, man. It's too bad they're going to get out of the hardware stuff. Now, they'll be making these, and I'm sure they're going to make these for the PlayStation, which is going to be pretty good if they do that. But, yeah, it sucks. You're going to lose a competitor in the market. No, he never showed up. I was holding the Super Nintendo for that guy. He fucked me over on that one. Yeah, he used to love X. Yeah, I mean, look, I think the issue is a big part of us. You know, we're Xbox fans at heart. But it's just like we can't stick with this brand that keeps fucking with us. You know what I mean? It's just stupid. They already ditched us. They're not doing the console anymore. They're gonna license their name out for other people to make the fucking box. It's like, all right, we're done. We're out. It just sucks. It sucks because it doesn't need to be like that. Alright, so this machine's ready to go. Let's check out Sonic, I guess. You love the Super Nintendo, but you never got the classic. Kruger, man, you should just get a laptop, like a basic laptop, and just put all the emulators on it. Just play all the old games. What the hell is this? It's a video. Can't get copywritten if my controller's in front of it. Wow, this looks beautiful. Laptop so you can start a pony stream. Cougar, man, if you go to Goodwill and you find a laptop there, you could put RetroArch on it. Just play all the old shit. No need to spend like all this money. Look at this. This game runs beautifully on here. I got the emerald. Yeah, I mean, you can run RetroArch on anything. I think it runs on like Windows 98. Trying to see what that says. This thing was blocking it. How do I exit the game? Thanks. I think we tested everything we need to. I can test RetroArch. You see, Milkman, you just load this program and you can play all these games on here. Oh, we can play Saturn Hero quick. 28 Ti was a pretty good card back in the day. Yeah. Hey man, got it for free. What the hell do I care? I got a bunch of them. My buddy also got the RTX 5000 Quadro cards. He got a bunch of those too, sealed. So I think were you in the chat the other day, yesterday? So what happened was the company he worked for, they moved away, and instead of taking everything, they were throwing everything away. So they had the room filled with boxes of these cards. They bought them up during lockdown because people were buying the cards to do the mining, the data mining, Bitcoin mining or whatever. Well, the company was like, fuck that. So they found a company that still had the cards, and they just bought a shit ton of cards. I think he said they paid about $6,000 a card. Or $3,000 a card. I think it was $6,000 a card. Just to get them, just to have them. Because, you know, in case a workstation breaks down, they just want to go grab a card from the IT room. They don't want to have to go and pay scalpers even more money or whatever. These cards were all in the box still when the company closed, and they were like, yeah, throw them away. He's like, I'm taking them. So he's got 16 2080 Ti sealed. I got 2 of them. He's going to bring me 2 more. And then he's got the Quadros. I don't even know how many of those he's got. He's got a ton of them. He's got those sealed. Ooh. Yeah, they're easy to install. I'll help you out too. Like, you jump in a live chat and I'll guide you. My buddy, he was hooking up like a fucking capture card from like 2005 to his MacBook. And then he was hooking up his OG Xbox to it, which was hacked that I hacked for him. Just to play like Super Nintendo games and shit. And then he got a new MacBook, but the card is obviously out of date and it will not support the new MacBook. So he's like, can I buy a new card to plug the Xbox in? And I'm like, just download RetroArch. Oh, what's that? So I have to like guide him through it at some point. For a decently priced. Well, I will talk to my buddy Mental, but maybe if you just throw in the shipping, maybe I could just get one to you. My buddy, he doesn't really care because he got it for free, so it's not like he's looking to make any money off of, like, you know, if I need one, he's not going to be like, yeah, you got to pay me. But yeah, I mean, whatever he's got left over, he's going to try to unload. Yeah, let me talk to him. If I get him to bring another card, you know, just pay the shipping. I'll ship it to you. I don't care. I asked Frank if he wanted one. He was like, no, I don't need one. I was like, all right. That was your shot to get one, but... Yeah, let me, I'll tell him I need 3 of them, and then I'll let you know how much it costs to ship. Just hit me up with, like, your P.O. box, whatever you got, and then I'll... When the time comes, I'll go to the post office and find out. I heard you could download GameCube games on the series. Yeah, you've been able to do that. I showed you that.
I have a question.
What? Alright, here I am. I'm back. Yeah, Mental, let me find out. I'll just tell him I need a third card. Alright, I'm back. So now look, you just jump out of Sega Saturn and then you jump into whatever else you want to play. PlayStation. Super Nintendo's up here. You're gonna use cheat codes too. You can use spacebar to fast forward. It depends. I mean, it could run it, but it might not run it well, depending on how old this laptop is. But if you want to play like Super Nintendo and all them, Genesis, Sega CD, I mean, you could use a computer from like 20 years ago. No, you just plug in a controller and then you can play. Or you can use a Bluetooth controller and play. You don't need to have mouse and keyboard. I think mouse and keyboard is like for newer games, not retro games. The last time I really used mouse and keyboard was like for Doom and Wolfenstein, Duke Nukem. I have one at the house in the box. I might have to get rid of that thing. I don't want to get rid of it, but I mean, what am I going to do with it? I can play all this shit on here, you know? I have the cartridge that plays Sega CD games. So they make an EverDrive cartridge. You put all the Sega Genesis games on there. You can play it on your Sega Genesis. But then you can also play Sega CD games off of it. So I don't really need the CD. Plus you can play them on here. Excuse me. You can play them on here. I love this game. Oops. I jumped into the pit by accident or something. There's Sega CD right here. What's a good game on here? You got Jeopardy. This game doesn't work with the Polymega. I actually bought the game Jeopardy on Sega CD because I was like, all right, the one I downloaded probably doesn't work. I bought the fucking game and it still doesn't work on the Polymega. There's a problem with the controller. It doesn't recognize it. And I tweeted at Polymega and I think they think it's a joke because my name is Game Complainers, and I'm saying Jeopardy isn't working. By the way, Sony, they were a third party company back then. Sony owns Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. I don't know if you guys know that. They can make these exclusive anytime they want. And Ghostbusters. They own Ghostbusters. Yeah, you see, like, this is the part where it doesn't work on a Polymega. What? F? Music for $500. Oh, I don't know this. That's too funny. I don't know this stuff. I forgot about the Polymega. Yeah, I know. I haven't used it in a long time. Tonight I'm going to use a regular Saturn. The 30th anniversary, man. That's crazy. I'm getting old. It was like yesterday that thing came out. That's the keyboard. It takes a while to get used to. Always mind the keys virtually never get mental. I remember when Wolfenstein and Doom like up and down were the arrow keys, like to move up and down or forward and back. Then they changed that shit to that WASD thing, which is fine, but that's how far back I go. I remember getting a Grievous or a Gravis gamepad for Wolfenstein, and it just didn't work out too well because of the diagonals. You're talking early 90s right there. ESDF. I'm a touch typist, so it feels more natural. Nice, okay. Oh, God, my arm. Oh, there's 2 dead guys in the game. 3 dead guys. 4 dead guys. That's Rikishi. 5 dead guys. 6 dead guys. Is Crush dead? Crush might be dead. Oh, Kamala's dead too. That's right. Who the hell am I playing as? You don't play as Yokozuna, man. He was a champion. Oh, that's a big match. Oh, you beat me already. Play WrestleFest on here, the arcade game. Oh, he died in Osaka? Okay, so you got, what, 8 dead guys? 9 dead guys? It's crazy. Alright, what's up? Karai, just play the game, enjoy it. Don't listen to reviews. Yeah, try it before you refund it. I think on Steam you have 2 hours. Oh, you're 50-50 on it? Alright. Well, hey, check it out. If it sucks, refund it. Steam will give you your money back, and that'll be that. Buy a different game. I'm good. How about you? They might have shortened it to 1 hour, but I remember when they first implemented refunds, it was 2 hours. Under 2 hours, so. Yeah, when they first implemented it, it was within the first 2 hours. So yes, under 2 hours, I would say, just to be safe. If you go 2 hours or over, you cannot refund it. I'll just say that. So play it for like an hour. If you don't like it, you should know within an hour. Hockey fan, what's up? Yeah, we heard about Sabu, man. That sucks. No, they do not limit the number of refunds. Now, you can't be refunding like 50 fucking games at once. If you refund every goddamn game you buy, I'm sure they're gonna, like, block you from, like, making purchases. Well, he's got to go in the Hall of Fame next year. That's all I know. Van Damme's got to put him in. It's more than 2 games, but like you can't do like 2 games in like 2 days or something. You know what I mean? Like you gotta spread it out if you're gonna do refunds. Should have been a bigger star than he was. Yeah, I know. Well. I Googled it. It's under 2 hours or 14 days. Perfect. There you go. There's your answer. Yeah, WWE, you know, Sabu could have done so much, but what are you going to do? He was never going to be their cup of tea anyway. You know how they like it. They like the fucking Bretts and Seans and all them. I think McMahon respected Sabu, but, you know, WWE just wasn't that type of company where they were going to do that type of shit. Hey, I got a refund on Xbox a couple of times. No problem. The Xbox was great. I bought Fear digitally for $20, and then it went on sale the next day for like $5. So I refunded it digitally for $20, got my money back, and then I rebought it for $5. I don't think Heyman will induct him. I think Van Dam's just going to do it. You have to understand, Heyman had bad blood with a lot of these guys at the end. I mean, it was his fault, but still. He tried to make it up to some of them by bringing them in, but... yeah, some of these guys still hate his guts. They never got paid. I don't know, maybe. They might wait till June for State of Play. These guys are chasing me, man. Ah, he got me. Yeah, Van Dam's got to do it. Yeah, I know. We all know that story. That Dreamer was going to fucking murder him on TV or something. I don't know if I believe that. Even though he said it. I don't know if I believe that. Because Dreamer said he always wanted to go to the WWF. And who got him in? Paul Heyman got him in. So what the fuck? Who's this guy trying to fool? Yeah, I heard it. I think he's full of shit. He wouldn't have gotten into the fucking building with that thing, so there's no way. Yeah, it was a breath of fresh air to have him. Listen, we missed Jerry Lawler. I mean, he was great, but having Heyman wasn't that bad. Because I was used to Heyman in ECW, so I was like, oh, this is fucking awesome. You got Heyman and JR together on here. And bro, Heyman was fucking needling JR the whole time. It was funny shit, man. I remember JR called Heyman King. And Heyman just goes, no, sir, the king is back home in Memphis. Like, that was fucking funny. He called him king by accident a couple times. My favorite story of Sabu is when I have to run. I'll check back. All right, Mental. Take care, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. My favorite story with Sabu is when he and Sandman took... Oh, wow. Sabu was yelling lizard, lizard, and scaring the shit out of... Oh, man. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. These guys were nuts. These ECW guys. You have a good one, Mental. Oh, so what's that supposed to mean? Yeah, I know. Those guys were nuts. Hey, what happened? My background changed. Alright, I'm going to shut this down, and I got to hook it back up to the 85-inch. You remember the coal mine? Oh, yeah, Michael Cole. That was just Vince McMahon getting back at JR. That's all that was. He respected JR, but he didn't like JR. McMahon thought it was funny that he hired all these like Southern guys, and he was always fucking with them. Remember when he made JR kiss his ass? He goes, "Hey, you're laughing at me, hillbilly boy." I think that was funny. Out of nowhere, he just called him hillbilly boy. Crappy cables? Yeah, these are crappy cables right here. GE cables. Jared got fucked up so many. Yeah, I know. It was insane. Any more crappy cables? These are the original Xbox One cables. back in the day. All these damn cables. Kane set him on fire. I still have that on the MP3. Him screaming. Jack got fucked up. Then Undertaker turned heel and says, "You think you're good enough to kiss his ass?" I remember that. You know when they showed a replay of that on SmackDown? As JR's face is rubbing into Vince's ass, they blurred Vince's ass on SmackDown, but as his face is rubbing into his ass, they played like scary music from like a horror movie. That was funny. That was fucking funny. Why do I need 2 sets of cables? Just need 1 set. The reason why I got 2 sets, I'll bring 2 sets out there. If I don't need one, I'll put one back here. Yeah, it already has a release date. It's May 16th, I think. What's the release date for GTA? It's May something. The release date's out. It says at the end of the trailer. May 16th? Something like that. May 18th? I don't remember. But it could get delayed again. Red Dead got pushed to May and then it got delayed till December, so don't be shocked if it gets delayed again. There's no way I'm having my face in somebody's ass. Well, if you work for WWE, you would. May 26th. There you go. Weston knows the date by heart. Weston's been waiting for that game. I need a zip tie. Oh, floor, I think. Oh. I guess not. Whatever. Yeah, it was captured on PS5. It's gonna be. They have a marketing deal with Sony, so they have to capture it on PS5. Well, it's not that they trust them more. It's that Sony pays them a shit ton of money to market it. Rockstar's not going to give the marketing rights to anybody for free. Sony's going to pay out the ass for it, and they did. And that's smart. You want to sell the machine. Xbox is dead. Everyone knows the hardware is dead. We all know that. There's no point. There are people that are going to buy it on Xbox. Good for them, but day one, that's going to be a PS5 Pro game. Sorry. And then when it comes to PC, shift over to PC. No, that's not true. It's Xbox doesn't want to spend the money on the marketing. Anybody can buy the marketing. Nintendo could buy the marketing and shit on it. Yeah, people are going to buy it wherever, but it's just like, when they buy the marketing, that's the staple. Like, the casual people are like, oh, GTA 6 is coming out and it's on PlayStation. I'm going to go buy the PlayStation. That's why they buy the marketing rights. They want to get those casuals that, if they see that they can buy it on the PlayStation, they'll do it. Yeah, they'll be bundled. I guarantee you. The fans are coping. They sure are. He's screwed around. Just think of it this way. They couldn't figure out how to sell games on the Xbox. To the point where they said, fuck it, we're just going to sell games on PlayStation. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, they didn't even try. They just gave up. They were like, yeah, we just want the money, fuck it. RWK, what's up? They gave up. Ugh. Make sure this works on this TV. Good to go. Oh. Stevie Max? Bundle the Pro with GTA for $750? Game over. Well, it'll be more than that. But yeah, they will bundle it with the Pro. They're going to bundle it with all three consoles, I guarantee you. Don't be shocked. It's gonna sell millions of consoles, folks. Like, no, it won't. have it installed. The current drivers. Alright, well. As long as it accepts it. I'm gonna check Silent Hill out on the 85-inch TV. Millions of PS6s or 5 Pro? No, I think they're gonna put GTA 5 on the Switch too, not 6. Because 5 could definitely run on Switch too, no problem. 6, I don't think so. I think you'll have a big issue with that one. Yeah, I think it could definitely run on there. Six? Don't think so. Silent Hill runs like a champ on this computer. I got the 2080 Ti for free. My buddy had a box. Okay. My friend, he worked for a company and the company moved. And they said throw all this shit out. He had several boxes of 2080 Ti cards for free. Brand new sealed. So then when he got home, he found 16 of them in one box. And he said you can have as many as you want for free. So I told him I need 4. He gave me 2 of them. He's going to bring another 2. I might get another one for mental. If he'll let me. So I didn't pay shit for these cards. And they're sealed. They're brand new. I mean, they're outdated, but still. They're still good for older. This machine that I showed you guys, it's an older machine. So it actually fits perfect in here. No, I have a PC connected to the 85-inch over here, and then I have the streaming PC here. The streaming PC is what I've been trying to replace with all these PC builds that don't work. I'm going to try one more time. I ordered a motherboard off of eBay. It was really cheap. It was the board I got originally for the Core i9, the one that was used. Remember I was building it, and I was like, this board is used. I found it on eBay, brand new, sealed. And I paid I paid $135 for it. Whereas I paid $210 for it at Micro Center, or $180 at Micro Center. I don't remember. Anyway, I saved money on it. So when that comes here, I'll go get the other parts, and then I'll build the computer, and hopefully that's it. Alright, cool. Yeah, because I got the 85-inch TV over here. So. It's time to go anyway. Alright, guys, we're going to run because we're going to go home. Nobody came in today. It was dead. It's Mother's Day. So now I know next year I have to open on Mother's Day. It was nice out, though, so we figured we'd just hang out today. Any questions before I go? Comments? I'll be back in a little bit with the Sega Saturn stream. Yeah, nobody cares about that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna stream in a little bit. Sega Saturn. The Sega Saturn came out 30 years ago today, just so you guys know. So I have to do something Sega Saturn wise. So remember, next Sunday we're building Anthony's computer. Next Saturday and Sunday is also the sleepover at the shop. Which, by the way, before we leave, you have to measure the wall over here. It's crazy how time flies, I know. Tell that to Sabu. Oh! Rest in peace, Sabu. That's fucked up, man. David R., what's up, man? Alright, good. So we got everything going today. This goes inside. This little gimpy cable goes home. Sleepover stream is next Saturday and Sunday. So the 17th and 18th of May. It'll be in this area here. And I'll have the camera on the whole time, I guess. While we're sleeping. Just to see what happens, I guess, right? I've been at the shop all night until the next morning, but I never slept in the shop. So, we're going to try to do that. Doing laundry and avoiding drama. Oh, man, alright. So, next Saturday, sleepover is me, Fred, and Frank. Next Sunday is going to be me, Anthony, and Fred. Next Sunday is also the, we're also going to do the 12th anniversary show of Game Complainers. So it'll be the 12th anniversary of this show. Sunday's going to be packed. Sunday we're doing the 12th anniversary, and then we're going to do Anthony's computer build. Because Frank has to leave at around like 8 o'clock or so, or whatever. 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. And then I could do I could put the camera on for the sleeping. But, yeah, Sunday is going to be busy. You got the 12th anniversary show, Anthony's computer build, and then the final part, the third act. No, the anniversary show is going to be the 17th. Where the hell am I? No, okay. 1 week from today is the anniversary show, the 18th. So Saturday is the first sleepover. Sunday is the second sleepover. So Saturday the 17th is the first sleeping stream. Sunday's the second sleeping stream. However, on Sunday, we're also doing the 12th anniversary show and Anthony's computer build. Anthony's computer build is going to be on his channel, because we want to gauge his audience to see how many people come in the room and what they say and all that shit. You guys just shift over there. The 12th anniversary show is going to be on this channel. It's going to be me, all four of us for the 12th anniversary show. Then we're going to do Anthony's computer build, and then Frank is going to go home. Anthony's going to be here around noon time. So like a half an hour after he gets here, we're going to set up and we're going to go live and do the show. Then we're going to cut to the computer build on his channel. And then Frank's going to go home, and then we're going to do whatever. And then we'll come back for the sleeping stream. I'm going to try to get Anthony to set up text-to-speech. So you could, like, you know, super chat and try to, like, wake us up by typing stuff while we're sleeping. So yeah, next Sunday, a week from today, is going to be a huge day. Like, you guys are going to have 3 shows at once. In one day, you're going to have 3 different shows. You're going to have the 12th anniversary podcast on this channel, the build on his channel, and then you're going to come back here later for the sleeping stream. I'm psychic. The last question about Leon's favorite food, and if a song in his remake is his favorite. Yeah, I know. Well, I know these guys are going to be like, why didn't you build an AMD? How come you didn't use this? How come you get a 5090? Because he doesn't need a 5090. I'm going to be building the computer, and I'm going to be looking at the damn chat. So Anthony's like, I'll look at the chat. I was like, Anthony, I'm going to look at the chat. Because he's afraid that, like, people are going to fuck with me and I'm going to get mad and fuck up the build. It's like, no, I'll get mad and I'll make sure I build that thing pristine. Like, no worries. Yeah, so next week's going to be a big week. So, any questions before I run? If you got any questions, ask them now. I'm going to put this stuff away inside real quick. he's here. Shit, I just put the keys away. Fuck, man. By the time I get those keys, he's gonna be
Yes.
Alright. Alright, everybody, I'm going to run. I want to thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. You have moms, wives, girlfriends that have kids. Whatever. Happy Mother's Day to all them. And yeah, I guess that's it. I will see you guys in a little bit for the Sega Saturn stream. Maybe about another hour, 2 hours. I'll play a couple of Saturn games. We'll take it from there. I don't know if I'll be on there too long with that, but we'll see. But alright, thanks for watching, everybody. It was great. So have a good one. Take care. Peace out.